Hey, coming up on this edition of Talk of the Town, I warned you, we're going to be talking with the mayors, and we're talking with Jay Jackson in Byesville, Tommy Orr there in Cambridge, Misty Wells down in Caldwell, and Jennifer Lyle over in New Concord. On this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town, and this is the special Mayor's edition I was talking about last week. And we lined it up with some of these mayors locally here, and we're starting here with Jay Jackson. Mr. Jackson, Mayor of Byesville.
Every day.
How's it going?
Oh, great, man. Great.
Excellent. Congratulations on getting back in here.
Thank you. I'm just truly blessed.
Yeah, man. And so what's going on for 2020? What do you got going on?
Man, I'm excited about 2020. I tell you, we've got a lot of things going on here in the village, from infrastructure to activities to just more events to get with the people, because that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. So you mean as far as I know there used to be Jonathan By Days, man.
Yeah.
We're going to revive that or anything?
That's a rumor I've heard. So I'm excited about that, man. I just enjoy events because it just brings the people out.
You're all about Byesville, Jay.
Oh, man, that's what it's about. Yeah.
And a lot of things going on down here. I live just outside of town. Not everybody's aware of that, but yeah. So I'm affected by what you're up to, and it's a great little town. It always has been. We got some exciting things going on, I think, in town too. We've seen some businesses go, and we've seen some businesses come, and there's some new stuff happening. It's exciting, and the downtown looks great.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'm really excited about the rebirth of that downtown. And it's just exciting to see a lot of the new businesses coming in, and the people, just so excited about them. You come down here on the weekend, you can't get a parking spot.
I know, I've noticed that lately, man. It's great.
That's a good sight to see.
Yeah. And some of the faces on the buildings are being refurbished, I've noticed.
Yes.
If you haven't been to Byesville lately, you need to take a drive through because, anytime, right?
Yeah, so, always open.
So what's been happening at the park lately? You've been doing a lot of things here in town.
Oh yeah, a lot of new additions down at the park, from completion of the basketball court, the new Oliver Court of Dreams, to a new pavilion we just added. We've been really blessed with great leadership down there, and the goal was to try to, just to bring something to enhance it for the people. And as always, in Byesville, we've been known for great events.
The Gus Smacker moved down here a couple years ago.
Yeah. But it's still in the backyard, so the people still get to enjoy it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then, of course, we always, I can name a few events, such as the Byesville Blast. One of the area's best fireworks shows. And, from time to time, we bring down some bands, and, we just really like to bring people together, because that's what it's about.
The big gazebo's always been nice to have bands in there. It's just an excellent location and a good venue. So
I tell you, in the summertime, that park, you can't get a reservation. Those pavilions are booked solid all the way through.
And that's what I was going to ask too. How do you get a reservation? Just call the office and hope for the best?
Well, actually, we got two ways of doing it. You can get on our website, and which is really cool for people that always want to go and book it that way. Or you can call right in the office, or you can just let your feet do the walking and come on in, and we can book you right here.
Okay, cool. And we're right here on Main Street, right in the city building. Can't miss it. Anything else you want to talk about that I haven't touched on?
Well, the thing I'm really most proud of is our citizens. They continue to always step up when we need them. Mm-hmm. And here in Byesville, from an employee standpoint, we got great people. And a lot of places can't say that. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of great people. And even this year, we got a couple new council people, and you always hate to see folks, not come back. Which the two that didn't, they just decided to do other things in their life. Mm-hmm. So you got to respect that. But anytime you can bring new people to this room to bring new ideas and to help enhance what we got, that's exciting stuff.
Yeah. And like I said, Byesville's looking great.
Oh, we're definitely trying and striving. To make it better. Mm-hmm.
So Jay, what's it mean to you to be a mayor? What's the definition of a mayor?
There's many definitions, as you well know, but
not the Webster definition, but what's it mean to Jay Jackson?
To me, it's about the people. I really enjoy working to change people's lives in the positive. I really enjoy that. Whether it be the youth, our older generations and families. That's so important to me. I truly enjoy working for these people. I wouldn't trade it. I mean, it's a pleasure. I mean, it's just pretty humbling. But I mean, just to see how far we've come and how far we're going, and then just to be able to work with so many great people. I mean, it's just priceless.
Well, obviously, Jay, people realize that. You've been elected back in this position. We appreciate you, and good luck in the future, man. Thanks a lot for all the work you do for Byesville.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Jay Jackson, Mayor of Byesville.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town's Mayor's Edition. And today we're talking with our local mayor here in Cambridge, Tom Orr. Tom, how you doing, man?
Okay, my man. How are you?
Good, good. What's been happening and what's going on for 2020, I guess, is the
I don't know
big
if the
question.
list is better to say what's happening or what's already been done. It's pretty extensive out there. But
Whatever we can do in 5 minutes.
it's never enough time. Don't you know I need a little bit more time?
I know, but we couldn't just do you, Tom. There's other little towns and
Well, no,
other
they all
mayors.
matter. It all matters. It all matters.
We only got so much time, but anyway, things going well for Cambridge?
You know, Cambridge has really been knocking it out of the woods last few years. And I'm not trying to promote some here. I say we have a backhoe in every corner. And actually, as you leave here, there's an orange sign on every street.
Yes.
Now, some of them, let's face it does become aggravative after a while. We are burdened with the challenge of remodeling a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's just where the town's at. Every person hits a certain trend in that generation, but curbs, sidewalks, water lines, sewer lines,
And
trees
and you
in
can
and
see
out.
that happening, Clark Street
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
So
Clark Street, we're a month away from totally shutting that corridor down and ripping that all up. So whatever you've seen, that was the warm-up act. The big one's coming. So I want to say to the citizens, use Oakland Boulevard, 5th Street, go into the park, 8th Street. We've already done those roads. Think a little different. Habits are hard to break, including for me. I jump on Clark Street and I check things out on my way to work, back and forth.
Sure,
So, yeah.
sure.
We got a lot of other things.
Yeah, you talk.
Steubenville Avenue is going to have a water project. It's going to be coming through in the next year. And we got 209 Bridge. Don't forget that.
Okay.
We had the rumor,
Yes.
one rumor, they were going to shut it down for a
Yes,
while last year.
yes, yes.
Well, they're going to come back this year
Okay.
and spend 2 weeks fixing up some stuff. And they still have more coming, but there'll be a 2-week time in 2020 where that baby shut down for a little while. So they ought to be loving us about then. East Wheeling Sanitary Sewer Extension is going to be possibly late this year, but I probably am going to delay that to 2021, and that'll be out East Wheeling.
Okay.
The one side of the road that kind of looks a little rough to the common person driving through is going to get a sewer line for the first time in the history of the city, and it should have been done years ago. But, you know, opportunities, we found a grant that's going to pay 80%
Good.
of that project.
Good deal.
So that's huge. We had to jump on that.
Sure. Tommy, you're all about Cambridge. You always have been.
I hope.
I'm gonna ask you, what is your definition of being mayor?
It's my definition.
Yeah.
It's on all the time, everywhere. It's a blessing to just get out there in the town that I grew up in and, you know, take care of what people need. What is my definition? I can't say it in one word. It's everything.
Yeah.
It's from the littlest kid to the oldest person, the person who retired and worked all the years and, you know, just wants to be able to know they're safe. And they can have someone they can count on, and that's our administration. I like being the leader of that.
Yeah.
I feel I lived my life to prepare for that, and I appreciate, truly I appreciate the people voting me back in. Been uncontested the last 2 times, and I believe there's a reason for that.
I do too. I do too.
You know, I want it to end well for all of us. Go hard. Just go. If someone can outwork me, but jump in it. But anything we can do it the best we can. You know, the 2 new hospital extensions that's going to go on out there. We got one on the right and one on the left.
Yeah.
That's huge. Almost $30 million worth of investment.
Amazing.
Chipotle's opened up. The ladies are all happy.
Yeah.
You can tell by the parking lot, you got to have a helicopter to get in there.
Yeah.
You know, trees and more trees. Northwood Cemetery, we've lost a lot of our blessed trees over the years, and there's a concerted effort. I'm very proud of how that looks out there. New fences, expansion, new trees coming in. We have a game plan now to get stumps out of the city so you don't see them lingering on forever. So that's just some. And I got another surprise. I got to tell you about this.
Good.
We are really close to inking where we were going to build the police department.
Okay. Yes.
That is going to be a new neighborhood where someone's going to build condos. Now listen, the word condos in Cambridge on Goat Hill. Now listen, I've been around a while. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Now, I just said all that, and a lot of things, we're closing on some stuff, and I'm going to make an announcement here real soon. Now, something could change and stop it. But I'm real happy with the fact I doubt that's going to happen. So that's one that's kind of laying below the surface. I probably took a risk when I rolled the dice and said all that, but
Let us know if we need to edit that later before it airs.
No, I think we got most everything here.
Good, man. I hate to cut you short, Tom. You could do the full half-hour show. I know that. But
you guys always do this to me. Do it one time. I like to do a question and answer with the telephone ringing. Of course.
We can try to pull that off.
Although I can just imagine someone to crank me and how that is.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Tom, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man.
Hey.
You're a busy guy. We appreciate what you do for the city. And like I said, you're all about the city.
Yeah,
man.
you know, we hit the ground running. It's January, and
Yeah.
already I'm booking February. So
There you
it's
go.
just, but we've done it a while now. We know what needs done.
We appreciate it. Happy New Year to you.
You too.
Thanks again.
Thanks, everybody.
And that'll wrap it up for Tom Orr. And we'll see who else we got this week on Talk of the Town.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a
great place to live, work, and play.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home. Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Hey, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. As you can tell, this has been our Mayor's Week, and we're down here in Caldwell today talking to the first female mayor ever here in Caldwell, Misty Wells. How you doing?
I'm good. How
nice
about
to see you.
Nice to
Good.
see you.
How's it going as mayor? You're new.
It has been an interesting couple of weeks.
I bet it has.
Yeah, it's been a learning experience. It's been, actually, I've really enjoyed it. Just trying to get a feel for how everything's going. You know, we run well as a village, so it's not like there's lots of things that need to be taken care of, so we
Yeah.
can do some bonus type things is how I'm kind of looking at it as
Cool.
coming in.
And something interesting I just found out off camera. Your father was mayor of Caldwell. How long ago was that?
1984.
Is that right?
Yep. So he was the youngest mayor we've ever had, and then I'm the first female mayor. So,
Cool.
kind of history making
Yeah,
for our
yeah.
family in the village.
And I got to think you're one of the youngest as well.
I would say he was 34 or 36, I can't remember, and I'm 43.
Oh,
so.
I didn't even ask that. I didn't
Yeah,
think you-
I'll put it out there.
All
I'll
right
put it
then.
out there. I think I look good for my age, so we'll go with it.
Just make sure I didn't ask that question.
No,
Okay.
you're in the clear. I volunteered it.
So what are your intentions for 2020? What do you see happening in Caldwell?
I think that we don't have a lot of employment, like as far as large employers, but I think we need to monopolize on what we do have. And what we do have is we are a cute town with, we have good businesses, we have restaurants, we have the Caldwell House, we have things that you can come here and see. We're a day trip.
Yes.
At Christmas time, probably my biggest push for the year, and I'm going to start planning now, is that we are going to look like a snow globe, like a historic snow globe. And I want it to be all decked out for Christmas, and I want people to want to day trip to Caldwell, Ohio.
Okay.
So I want to get them off the interstate, take that left and head right into town.
That's right. Exit 25.
Exit 25. People are going to know where exit 25
You're gonna
is.
have to,
and
capitalize on that.
They're going to know why they want to come and visit.
Yeah, yeah. And it's a neat little town. Like I said, I enjoy coming down. I've been working at the radio for 13 years, been down here about 10, and I enjoy everybody down here. I do a lot of business in Caldwell. So good, friendly folks. So.
We are. I mean, we have a great town. We have a great place to live, and I think things are kind of changing. Like, we're transitioning. We have, younger commissioners are starting. We're having, and nothing against the older, but we're starting to step up. And we need to revamp things. People get tired of being the people who always do something. So, we're starting to step up. We're going to have a younger judge. We're going to have things are going to change in Caldwell, and we need to be ready for that.
And that's great.
I want people to move here. I want people to want to live in Caldwell. I want them to Google and, top 10 cutest day trips. And I want Caldwell to be in the top 10.
I picture this big dome over the courthouse. Are you going to build this dome?
I
can't wait to see this. I don't know who's going to construct this. I'm not sure who's in the business. There's some plastic places up in Byesville that might be able to help you out.
Yeah, you never. Hey, thanks for that idea. I'll get right on that. I'm not afraid to ask anything.
Yeah, big snow globe. It'd be great to see. And you talking ice skating and all kinds of things at the Christmas time. And it's always a big deal down here at Christmas time anyway. Beautiful parade. And,
Guernsey County has something great going on with their courthouse. I'm not going to take that from them. There's chartered buses that come.
Yeah.
Well, I envision that charter bus making a stop in Caldwell.
Sure, on its way.
On its way.
Cities.
And that's my goal. So, and I'm going to be making
Excellent.
phone calls, and I'm going to be learning from people who are already doing it right.
Yeah. Hey, what's it mean to be mayor? What does it mean to you?
I'm figuring it out. It's been, people are like, well, what do I call you? Or
Yeah, and I was going to ask you that too. I called you Misty, and I'm not sure I was allowed.
And I'm like, do we curtsy? Do we bow? I'm like, no.
Is it your honor as the honorable Misty Wells?
Yeah, people do kind of talk to you a little different. It is interesting, and I've always worked in the county, but it's just like it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
And
there's a little bit of authority there.
Yeah, I want us to. We have great stuff going on. Jeff Minosky has been working endlessly and getting us declared a historic district, and we're a step away from that. And I want to be able to lead us in the direction that I think we're all ready to go.
Cool.
So I look at myself as a leader, and I want to secure funding for us to go farther ahead. I want our small town. I don't want our small town to go away.
Yeah.
I want everyone else to see it too.
Yeah, it's a great idea. And Misty, it's great to have you, and it's nice to talk to you. We've known each other for a while, and
we usually do the radio thing, not the TV thing.
We
so
do.
We're branching out. We're branching
Yes,
out.
we are, both of us.
Yes.
So appreciate you letting us come down and interrupt your day today. I know it's probably a pretty busy day.
It's been very hectic.
You still have your full-time gig,
Yep.
and so at Job and Family Services. Right? So,
Yep, it's been a great experience.
So thank you for having us down, Misty Wells, the new mayor of Caldwell. She's doing a great job, and congratulations.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot for having us. And we'll be back with another mayor here in just a little bit.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town. And as you've noticed, we've been talking to several mayors throughout the community, and this is our last stop on our little travels. We're here in New Concord with Mayor Jennifer Lyle. Hi, Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jim. Very nice to meet you.
We've never met before.
No, we haven't. And
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On your election, and you're the first female mayor in New Concord, I believe.
Yes, I am.
How they taken to that?
Oh, I see a lot of ticker tape parades. So far, so good.
Good.
Yes.
Excellent. What are your expectations for the year 2020? Isn't it where 2020 is strange, isn't it?
I know.
I didn't think I'd ever make it.
It seems far away. And here
oh,
it is
back in
today.
high school and everything, 2020, 2000 was so far off.
Exactly.
You know, so.
And here we are, new year, new decade, and it's a leap year.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I think it's all good.
It is good.
So for 2020, we have a lot of things going on in New Concord, and I'm excited about all of this. It's very early to know exactly how things are going to shake out, of course.
Sure.
And I'm still getting settled in. But I certainly hope that top priority of mine during the campaign was to work with business development for our community. That's something that is an interest that's shared by everybody. This is not just myself. And we all want to make sure that New Concord is set up to be welcoming for businesses. We love them. We welcome new businesses. And we would specifically hope that we could perhaps attract a couple more restaurants. Obviously, it's the business owner's decision about whether they come here and how that happens, but we want to make sure that we are ready for everybody. So that'll be a top focus of mine, along with generally working on relationship development throughout the community with all of our existing businesses. We've got big businesses and little ones, and they all matter, with the university, the school district, and all the residents in town.
Yeah, it's a big job you've taken on here. And can you give us a little background about Jennifer? I know I didn't tell you this off camera, but I'm thinking some folks might not know who you are. And maybe just a little background?
Okay, sure. I can try to do a thumbnail. If I start droning on, stop me. I grew up in New Concord. I'm a John Glenn graduate.
Okay.
1972, if anybody wants to
count.
My. I went to college in Massachusetts and lived on the East Coast for many years, and returned to New Concord late in 2001 to help with my parents. My father was ill at the time, and I thought it was temporary, and then I met the man who became my husband. So New Concord became my home again, and I was thrilled.
Cool. And here again, I've lost myself. We talked about what's coming up in 2020, or what you'd hope to do in 2020. What is a mayor to you? Describe what a mayor does. What is a
mayor has a lot. The mayor responsibility, the way I see it, for a village like ours, is that of a strategic leader, and also a general administrative executive, and absolutely the chief cheerleader for the community. And those are the three roles that I see.
Yes.
The Ohio Revised Code has some specific ideas about being the chief administrative officer and things like that. But and every village and every city has different resources available in terms of people and personnel.
Yeah.
Given the professional staff that we have here in New Concord, I think that that's a fair description of what a mayor can do.
Yeah, and that was a good way to go, because it all depends on where you are. Whether you're full time, whether you're a couple days a week, or what have you.
Right.
So,
And most of us in villages are part-time.
Yeah, we're finding that out. And that's why, you know, when we went to schedule this show, actually, we had to get you all together somewhere. And that's why we came out to your individual locations, because we knew that was going to be kind of difficult in some situations. But, you know, we've talked to the other mayors and the other small communities around us, and you're the only one that really is dealing with a college town, if you will. Now, I know it's called a university, but it's a college town. What are the different challenges you may run into in dealing with that in this town?
I actually view being a college town as pretty much 100% a positive.
Okay,
I
good.
am so happy that we are a college town, and we have a great relationship with the university, and I plan to continue to have a very strong relationship. I think we're pretty clear that we need each other, and we love having college students around. I think if anything, a challenge ahead of me is to have us really look more like a college town downtown. I have heard that the amenities aren't quite what some college students would like to see, and I want to do everything I can to have this really look like, in a positive viewpoint, a positive way in terms of stores or amenities and restaurants and gathering spaces where the college students and the community can be in the same place at the same time. The college brings so much to us in terms of obviously the intelligence and enthusiasm of the students population, faculty and staff who come from different places, but also the culture and as well as athletic activities that both the college and the school district bring us, for both athletes and theater and art and music on both levels. So I feel like it enhances and expands everything that we have to offer by having Muskingum here.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. We do appreciate your efforts, and like I say, I've been coming to New Concord for many years. It's a beautiful little town. I love it.
Thank you.
And a lot of history here, my goodness sakes, with John Glenn and
absolutely.
And then you talk about the schools, the excellent programs that these schools have over here, and just culturally, this town is really on fire.
And I am so proud to be a part of New Concord.
Good deal. Well, thank you very much for letting us come in and bother you.
Oh, no bother. It is so nice to meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm so glad to.
I haven't met you before.
Well, you know, yeah, I've been around, but just not much. So, and
thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. And that's what it is for Talk of the Town this week. We learned about all these different judges and different communities around us, and I hope you've enjoyed watching and listening to what their aspirations are in the near future here in our small towns.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
And that'll do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. We want to thank all the mayors here locally for giving us the time of day to come in and interview them. Thank you for watching. We want to thank specifically Jennifer Lyle over in New Concord, Misty Wells down in Caldwell, Tommy Orr of Cambridge, and of course Jay Jackson down here in Byesville. Thanks for tuning in. That's this edition of Talk of the Town.